right inherent to all human beings, whatever our nationality, place of residence, sex, national or ethnic origins, color, religion, language, or any other status. We are all equally entitled to our human rights without discrimination. These rights are all interrelated, interdependent, and indivisible. We should human right number 21st, that's it right to participate in government and free election. We all have right to take part in the government of our country. Every grown up should be allowed to choose their own leaders from time to time and should have a vote which should be made in secret.
The 21st human right, which is the right to participate in government and free election, was denied, is being protected, and will be enjoyed in Thailand. The right to participate in government and free elections was denied in terms of government conflicts mean two big political parties in Thailand oppose each other and they persuade people to belong with them by giving money or will create the policy which will support their voting base to win the election. No matter what political party was voted, another party would deny immediately by protested. For example, there were two groups of people that conflict in Thailand, include first, the People's Democratic Reform Committee or PDRC and the United Front for Democracy Against Dictatorship or UDD. The first one, PDRC, who wore the black shirt with the Thai flag accessory, and another one is UDD, who wore the red shirt.
For nearly a decade, Thailand has been trapped in a depressing cycle of violence. Two groups, widely known as the Red Shirts and the Yellow Shirts, are fighting each other for power. The Red Shirts love the former Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra, a tycoon turned politician who improved life for the working class, while the Yellow Shirts, made up of royalists and the middle class, have had enough of Thaksin's crony capitalism and are fighting to rid Thailand of his influence.
Of this family.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why do you not like them?
They not respect my king. That's it.
The political war between these two groups was instigated in 2006 when a yellow shirt uprising led to Thaksin being ousted in a military coup for abuse of power and corruption. Ever since, the Reds and Yellows have taken turns at instigating mass protests to topple their opponents. The love and hate for Thaksin has been passed down to his sister Yingluck, who is now the Prime Minister. And in November 2013, she triggered the latest wave of protests after she tried to clear her brother Thaksin of corruption charges so that he could return to Thailand. So far, the recent wave of protests has claimed 23 lives and injured hundreds more.
From these videos, the conflict between two groups of people made many problems in Thailand. For example, in part of the economics was decreased in high levels, and for the hospitality and tourism was suffer because the people afraid of the violence in Thailand, so they don't come to Thailand. And for the quality of Thai people's life was bad because they lose their life and they lose their property from this situation.
The right to participate in government and free election is being protected. Protect in terms of Thai Army takeover. National Council for Peace and Order, or NCPO. They are the head of Thai military who are taking coup d'etat to protect and terminate the conflict between two political parties. The head of NCPO is Prayut Chan-o-cha. He is a former commander-in-chief of the Loyal Thai Army. His characteristic is as a strong loyalist. From his character, makes people more confident in his ability to develop Thailand. The things that he does include clean government system to without corruption, provide alternatives to people who want them to work or want to vote. He arranges people who have the problem to talk with his solving term. He always updates his progress work on Friday night on every public channel, and he allows people to participate in draft constriction.
2 days ago, the army announced martial law across all of Thailand and insisted it was not a coup d'etat. Today, they dropped all pretense and announced a coup d'etat. The day's events started with peace negotiations, which were held at the Army Club but quickly collapsed and resulted in the arrest of protest leaders from both sides. They then told the PDRC and Red Shirts to clear their camps and go home. The PDRC left on their own accord while the Red Shirts were forced out by soldiers. From there, the army suspended the constitution, shut down all television stations, imposed a curfew, and took full control of the country.
คณะรักษาความสงบแห่งชาติซึ่งประกอบด้วยกองทัพบกกองบัญชาการกองทัพไทยกองทัพเรือกองทัพอากาศและสำนักงานตำรวจแห่งชาติจึงมีความจำเป็นต้องเข้าควบคุมอำนาจในการปกครองประเทศตั้งแต่วันที่ 22
This situation when the Prime Minister is doing on his duties, he can develop our country into the good way to be the best in the future. For example, he manages the government system to be clear system that is easy to check about the corruption. He supports every department such as farmers, fishermen, officers, and until the environmental. He also suppresses drugs and corruption in Thailand because they are the main problems that occurs in Thailand.
The right to participate in government and free election will be enjoyed in the next decade of Thailand developing. After Prayut Chan-o-cha, the latest Prime Minister had created the clear government system. Thailand will have the election that most people agree with them to select the best party to manage and develop country. The result of protection about this human right will make people enjoy because we have the best of government system that can make many benefits to our country. For example, when people enjoy with the government system, they will argue with each other, and our country will not have conflict in this part anymore.
We are all Thai, we all smile since we were born. Happiness is everywhere. Happiness we can share is loving care through our smile. Since we grow up with tempos, it's difficult, we have peace of mind. We like making merit, oh yes indeed, that is worthwhile. As simple as we can, humble life we plan, we make our land a land of smiles. We share our love with family, we are a big tree under sunshine. Uncle helps grandma, nephew takes care of grandpa, father teaches grandson, so everyone looks so fine. Our food is plenty, not just curries but recipes of all kinds. We cook with our heart, and we taste it with our smile.
From this video, you can see if Thailand have good management in terms of government and more people give it them, our country will not have any conflict in this part. Then Thai people will have good quality of their life and they will happy, which can make other foreigners impressed with them and they want to come back to Thailand again and again.
So, this is our documentary which describe the right to participate in government and free elections was denied, is being protected, and will be enjoyed in Thailand. We hope you enjoy with this video. Thank you very much.